Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, living, and amazing, spectacular, wondrous Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland. Off here to a wondrous 1v1 on Langraskaya. In the north, it is Augustine, fighting for king and country, the Commonwealth, the British Army. Taking on the role here of the glorious 7th Armored Division of the Desert Rats here with Commander Regiment, Advanced Emplacement, and Special Weapons with double infantry grenades. First and south, it is Zero. Fighting for the Oberkommando West, Germany, Deutschland here with Breakthrough. A fascinating choice there. Forming up here, the Führer Grenadier Brigade with Breakthrough, obviously here featuring Breakthrough Tactics, Panzerfusilier, the Sturmoffizier, Assault Artillery, and the Jagdtiger. With triple infantry bulletins there, that we will have to see how much applicable they are. It goes for a lot of Panzerfusilier. We got double sections, University of Augustine, Panzerfusilier, Kuban start here for Zero. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast, who keep me in the business. Thanks to all of you. Other people can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon and get a thanks for you. They can also just donate. Also get a thanks, my eternal thanks, of course. Links in the description are the Patreon, PayPal. All would make me happy. And always, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button so you know the YouTube algorithms don't come in kicking in my door and take me away to their Black Ops site somewhere in China. Well, Black site, not Black Ops site. Anyways, Panzer Ford here, section moving in there. Going to be seeing the first shots here at the 1 minute 30 second mark here. Panzerfusilier versus the section. Kuban in support here. Kuban's going to rush in, I think, push out the section out cover there. It's sneaky, dirty trick by some. Most estimates, really. And there you go, allows the Panzer to get good shots. He's still trying to get out the point. I feel like Zero's trying perhaps to be a bit too greedy. I think would like to for the second match better, but I'll wait. Backs off here now. Got the point here. Third section away, the focusing on the British Army, the Desert Rats here as the Führer Grenadier Brigade backs off. The Führer Grenadier Brigade was one of two brigades formed up from the, well, security units that defended the Hitler's fortress there in the Wolfschanze there, his base there. And the reason then they had Panzerfusiliers was, of course, some of the units that are used to that were part of the Groß Deutschland, which were the original units have Panzerfusiliers. So they sort of had history with that. It actually caused the Allies during the fighting on the Ardennes to mistakenly assume that the Groß Deutschland had also been posted there because they suddenly apparently saw, mentions of Panzerfusiliers. Fun fact there. Bit of a longer one as well. Panzerfusiliers on the way there for Zero. Langraskaya there. Not yet upgraded, not teched either. Going for a Vickers here. Hard push here by Zero against Augustine. We've got some forces mixed in into that as well. Section retreating. Other section going to close up here to Zero's car point there, but still troops as suppressed. Got too close to the Vickers machine gun emplacement. Their bunkers back in the base. Folks, they're taking man loss from the section without cameroing out. Trucking away there for Zero. Down to 2 men. Panzer moving in there. Going for the kill, ground the point here. Quick kill there. Panzers around the section. We got the truck out there for Zero. Mines here on the flank. Nice work there by Zero to keep his opponent's attention in the centre. Focused. Very nice, very nice. No tech yet, folks. I'm really surprised that most British players, of course, will be super fast about teching, but Augson's having been taking a bit longer route towards it. Taking up now, though, we're likely to see the upgrade for that one as fast happens. Sandbags in the centre. Sturmpunch get in a few surprise shots there. East side University assuming that Kuban wants it dead. Wants it gone. Panzer moving up here, 2 squads. Obviously goes for a third one. We got a squad out there, so perhaps not a third Panzer squad here in the centre. Sturmpunch is simply overwhelmed by the sheer numbers from Augustine side there, plus the Vickers. And we get Breakthrough Tactics. 2 thumbs up. It's such an overlooked ability. I mean, most of these abilities tend to be looked. Generally, abilities, unless like they involve a really, really big artillery shot or some air support or something, you just like fire and forget. Like most people just tend to ignore them. Assault and hold, assault, combined arms, stuff like this. So many abilities get utterly overlooked, but they are, I think, quite great in their own ways. And this focus on allows you just decap your point very, very fast. So with this, Zero can just completely disrupt here Augustine's resource income. Folks going here for the carve point there, though. Got a disruption there. Ground western points up here. Pushing forwards against the Germans there.
Supply line's been cut.
Damn Huns. University equipped with the Vickers K. A lot machine gun finder there on top. The Vickers K was, by the way, actually a machine gun meant for aircraft. I know the SAS used it, for example, for example in North Africa, but I know they actually sort of used it as like a light machine stuff like this, and for example in the European theatre. Little fun note there. do not believe they mounted 50 cal, for example, on the back of the Universal Care as an example. And I believe also just Vickers heavy-cooled water-cooled machine guns. Oh wait, disruptive player by Zero, cutting off the Augustine from his fueling, making it hard for him to like just push ahead here. Very good play there by Zero. Back here we got medics on the way to the Sanitator, fixing up the Kulbag in the centre, folks reinforcing in the centre. Westwatch got the section moving up there. Back here, troops reinforcing healing. Ground these important with the Vickers. Bit of scram from the centre, got the Universal goes to the Kulbag. Kulbag ultimately survives this, and Universal forced to back off onto the pressure of the strip. Sneaks in again. Risky play there by Zero. Risky play, section reinforcing for Augustine. Back here, reinforcing healing. We got the AC Mark III there being authorised here soon, or requisition for Augustine, but not quite called in. Zero's going points. Going for some recon packages there on the Panzer Fusilier. Third squad on the way there of them as well. There'll be a lot of Panzers there for Augustine to deal with. No machine guns yet for Zero. That's on the flat half track. Got the eastern fuel point back finally, while of course cutting off his opponents here in the west. Good play of Augustine. Slowly getting control back from the map here from the Germans. Section risk getting wiped out, which would definitely be painful for Augustine. Oh, that looks like it's going to happen here down to one man. Still have health. His biscuits and beans spilling out through bullet holes, and there he goes dead. Sappers there on the way for Augustine. Universal Care there, and Kulbag and Shumba's about to be wiped by the Universal Care, which has been getting active here. There you go, Kulbag knocked out. Stinging blow there to Zero. He's going to still try and grab the point in front of neutral here section, pushing out some troops in the east here. We've got punch pushing back the Vickers, up maneuvering, very good there. Sturm Pioneer squad, there you go, popping breakthrough text again, 2 thumbs up, but I think he may lose the Sturm Pioneers, which losing the Kulbag means the, you know, wipe on the section there. It's not going to be quite as impressive there for Zero as it might otherwise have been. Still, again, using breakthrough attachments to cut off a lot of other territory from Augustine, and again mean that the progress he's made is at least that way not too impressive either. Even going for the car point here, really aggressive destructive play. Could consider calling an officer, but I'm guessing we're going to see a Sturm Pioneer squad before that, if ever. Anyway, scramble point there. So a lot of fuel harassment for both sides. Zero going for the Kettenwerfer. We cancel the AC requisition. Got the punchers advancing sappers. Pop a Stielhandgranate in their way. Punches the Vickers there, getting a kill in the gunner. Looks like they're going this east sappers beating up the Panzer Fusiliers. We got one squad they upgrade with the G43. We got the Grenadier off and the Vickers actually wiping it, which is nice and impressive, except well, he can't grab the gun, so it ends up being a little less impressive. There you go. Reinforcing healing. I can have already there for Zero. Bit of pressure. Yeah, fun fact about the Panzer, you know, the Fuhrer brigades, they're the 2 of them. They were also composing part of the predecessors to the Volkssturm, the Landsturm. By the way, most people never heard of that one. And basically, where again, old men in reservists, whatnot, you know. And they were basically mounted on bicycles alongside the rest of the Panzer, which sort of meant to, like, you know, again, act like on the same grade. Really, again, just highlighting the manpower issues. But yeah, little set of fun facts there. Another section where the Volkssturm pups are charging forwards. Universal the flying away. There's 7 kills so far. Section holding up. Good lord, there's no end to these hands, is there? Seems not, Terrence. Seems not. Oh well, you're dead anyways. Guess I'll just run for it. Grab the centre of the Panzer Fusilier, grab the eastern point there with the Vickers. Universal Care, they're definitely going to be a significant element here for Augustine's person so far. Got a MD-54 on there for Zero. Guess no flat half track, probably going to be a Schwer Panzer quarters push. Punch quarter here holding by the Vickers there. Like shoots, almost gets the Universal Care, but the rocket goes a bit off the mark there. Missing. East side another push the punch line to the sappers again. It'd be amazing as I was saying. Oh, he actually retreats this time around. Interesting. Kenner right about the section. Punch was holding up there for 3 kills actually. Halfway to veterans 2. Pushing for the eastern point again. And you've head for already for Zero. We got 370 for 485. So far Zero definitely enjoys a nice lead over his opponent. And he needs against the Panzer Fusilier. Got more T-43s on for them. Grand Western field point. Oh, he cancels it to fire the anti-tank draft grenade. Might like to be able to take out the Universal Care with a bit of luck. Almost got it. Pops the... Oh, got it. So it means that Munitions spent on the suppressor fire was even wasted there for Augustine. Still has plenty of munitions, and that's going to suck a bit. It's a good bit of luck there for Zero. And back to upgrading them with the G43 package. So please be careful here, the retreat path is getting threatened. There's a good chance of losing the Panzer if Zero is not careful enough. For the flanking the section, following from the other side, but there's a section flanking the machine in return here, and the section being flanked with the machine still holding up. This is not being suppressed, it's getting a bit awkward there for Zero. Getting a bit awkward, we also got finishing to 44 and 84. He's still failing to like bleed him out as opponent. There we go. Panzer squad almost being wiped out there. Mines from the eastern fuel point actually laid down more on one over previous, which got set off. Very good. Truck out for Zero. The Schwerer Panzer Hauptquartier, which will learn to push Frama eventually in the near future. Another section there for Augustine. No time of tech yet. Infantry section advancing there once more within spitting distance of the cut-off point over the Schwer Panzer quarters built and authorized. That's going to be very much difficult for Augustine to pull off without anti-tank guns or significant smoke screens. Going for that western field point again. Augustine's back in great map control here. Zero is back very much in a defensive posture. You need to do something to throw off Augustine's map control here and focus. Again, another push using breakthrough tactics. Could perhaps be exactly what Zero's looking for there. Could be devastating here for Augustine to deal with. Almost losing the western field point. Panzer squad there narrowly makes it. Section routed, push back. Munitions carriers here for Augustine. Interesting choice to not fuel for more armor, but I'm guessing grenades or a lot of weapons or some callings there from him. Hard to say the which exactly it is. No sign of a doctrine yet from it. And there you go. Breakthrough tactics again here from Zero. Thumbs up. Punch the round this section. And again, just immediately cutting off so much territory. We got 299 versus 484. Sneaking a squad up the east side. Schwerpunkt quarters up. Can be authorized. Could still consider an Sturmoffizier squad. I think that'd be great. The Obersoldaten would also be quite good. Though whether or not what he goes for, of course, is another matter. The biggest thing up, ready to stop the flank, but even then he could theoretically actually enter the point neutral before getting suppressed here due to, again, the bonus. There we go. Cheeky Zero, though he needs to grab the center point as well for this to really matter. Troops suppressed there, and he's just cutting up the eastern side of the map to go for a point here and straight into another mine. Zero went straight into not expecting another mine in the same spot, and that's a piece of advice for you. You know, in a certain area you see an opponent setting off a mine, lay down another mine. The lightning's just going to walk into it again because most people work under the lightning doesn't strike twice, despite, you know, in this case my opponent laid down a bloody mine there. Still no attack there. Authorization done here for Zero. No sign of armor yet because he's not got the fuel for it. But again, because under Obersoldaten squad he could also consider light infantry gun. The light infantry shoots Augustine here could be quite useful to put some pressure on Augustine. We've got friend guns out for him, so probably explains here the munitions cache. Punches the section, steel hand granate flung into the bushes, killing a few squirrels. Punching for it, sorry about that. Punch right by the section. Troops enforcing. Punches the section there. On the west side with the sappers. Robert's on there for Zero. Arolo, obviously still has most of the map. He definitely also has most of the victory points here, which is a recurring issue here for Zero. Finally got a check up there for Augustine though. Can push for a fast crom. Of course, I'm not planning comets instead here versus Zero. We shall see where that ends up. Machine current the right flank, also on squad almost under the section, advancing, Bren guns in hand.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take
Face first into the Schwerpunkt quarters, and it's third in the flat, causing heavy damage. Full squad moving in there, routing them. Cutting off the western fuel first, before the opponent can grab and secure it. Thumbs up to that. Machine finding west the victors in the east. Lots of action across the front line here between Augustine and Zero.
New company command post is finished.
Shooting there, and there you go. Can begin pushing out tanks he wants to. We got grenades as well for Augustine. It's not just Bren guns, but grenades. That's a rare combination. And again, definitely explains why he went for the munitions cache, because that is a lot of munitions that'll be expended here from Augustine, plus mines, obviously.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
He's like the Mr. Kriya sort of munitions expenditures. Just stick it all on the back of it.
Improved grenades are being supplied to Tommies.
With a spare mint on top. Anyways, Sabs have been shot to bits here by the Panzerversierer. Light machinery for the Obersoldaten. Troops running up there in the centre.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Still no doctrine for Augustine. That one stands out a bit there. Still nothing there. Panzer Captain section here. Grenades off. Doesn't do too much damage to Zero's troops. Panzer flanking the section. Double anti-tankers there for Augustine. Section routed. That is definitely going to be tougher there for the tanks to deal with. One Panzer IV could find himself quickly dealt with by two anti-tank guns if Zero's not careful. Of course, a lightning figure in the right place with a bit of smoke screen, also a lot of wet. Plus, with the Panzer, he does have access to the flare ability, which can allow him to further scout out for, you know, future smoke screens. So there's some possibilities there for Zero. First one ready, second on the way there. Looks like that's going to be a then a stall, either for a Comet, possibly Churchill, though less likely. But there's also a possibility of a Crocodile. So there's a few options there for Zero, or for Augustine here versus Zero. Got Zero with the Panzer IV Model J, the Panzerkampfwagen 4 Ausführung J. Next there we got the 6-pounder gun ring up. Taking out the Germans there in the centre. Trenches being further dug in there as well to make it harder for the Germans to make any easy advances here for Augustine. And we got a sniper for Augustine. So cancel one anti-tank for a sniper instead. Interesting choice there. Definitely still getting him the stall strategy, but the sniper definitely is a good interesting choice there at this point in the game, but it's up against the Panzerversierer, which don't have a lot of great sniper counters, so interesting choices there. Interesting choices also never on the sappers, but the section of the Bren gun proved to be too much. Panzer IV Model almost done there for Zero. Got a dark end position at the eastern victory point there. Trenches, building, mines, anti-tank, and a few bit of Bart 1, some other stuff. They could be a veritable mini fortress. Section hitting a mine force back. Bit of skirmishing there. Got the British sniper ready. Perfect eastern side. Need to be careful there though. Risks hitting in the mine if he's not careful. Which one's going to be stuck front, possibly front end. There you go. Hits the mine with the Panzer IV. A deep aggressive dive here by Zero right into Augustine's territories. And with limited info support, that's going to be very difficult to get out. Plus, he's got no Sturmpanzer to replace them. Definitely a bit of a challenge here for Zero. We got machinery up, so it's going to make it harder for them to support here. Not expecting that. I think Zero's going to have to retreat all the infantry, leaving the Panzer IV on its own behind end lines. And I think, yes, we got Piet on the sappers. This is going to be terrible for the Panzer IV. Already low on health there. Sappers and buildings are going to be tough to deal with for the Panzer IV. They're not impossible. Could maybe for them to destroy the building. Oh, he pops it out there. Oh, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. That means he's right in front of the Panzer IV bunched up. First shot doesn't do a lot of damage. Anti-tank grenade off there. Jack to disrupt the fang rate, and there we go. Sappers almost wiped out. Don't know what happened there for Augustine. They've almost got the anti-tank moves in there as well. He desperately wants that Panzer IV dead, and seems to be making some rather bad decisions in his attempt to take out the Panzer IV. So Panzer IV is actually still alive. Partly again through the building here, just being able to use it, and just some strange moves there by Augustine. Sadly, there is still no support for the Panzer IV. There's still the anti-tank gun, which if he's not careful can take out the Panzer IV nonetheless on the west side. His base much just the front is frozen up for now. Anti-tank's gonna go for the Panzer IV. Bit of better distance. Panzer IV though. Gonna have to like try and make use of the train to avoid it. And use the house to get right behind out of the arc of fire there. Damn close. We got troops bringing a much bigger relief effort here by Zero with Sturm from one side. We got, oh, the sniper engaging the Panzer IV rear shot. Almost taking out the Panzer IV. We got breakthrough tactics again. Meanwhile, Zero's relief force is on the move here as Augustine puts in everything he can to finish off that bloody Panzer IV. Panzerversierer, Volksgrenadiers, Obersoldaten on the move. The Sturmpanier is down to 3 men, 2 men. Oh dear. But there you go, going for deep flank here into Augustine's territories. Sneak up behind them. My apologies there, apparently something was going on there. Downstairs, had to quickly have a look at it. Anyways, Panzer moving forwards here. Troops being pushed back. Sabres Sniper there with 3 kills. Panzer is sweeping forwards here. Vickers is about to get cleared out. There we go. Annihilated. Small window for Zero. If you can actually grab and turn against Augustine, well, of course, obviously this can actually appear. Grenades off there. Completely dodged by Zero's. Panzer yes, they strike down the British. Grabbing the point here with the opposite garden again. Sweeping push here. Really good deep flank by Zero again. Using breakthrough tactics further cause disruption. Just push ahead there. He didn't get the Vickers back again, or grab it, but still, he was able to do significant damage to Augustine and completely sweep away his entire front line with a good push there. And he somehow saved the Panzer Force again. Really just highlighting the power of good flank there and Force ability usage. Even if this one wasn't actually directly offensive, like it still has an impact there on Augustine. So great work there by Zero. Great work. Augustine's front line is in tatters. Dangling by a thread. We still got 2 victory points, but the rest is pretty much falling apart here in the face of Zero's little blitzkrieg.
Our attacking hammer tactics are ready for use.
Moving up there. He's still got forces going up.
In
short, regarding what was going on in the background, has basically been having issues with the internet, specifically the upload speed at certain times of the day, and, you know, been trying to get a hold of them. Well, my mother has, because she's technically the landlord here and handles the internet. And short version is apparently they're saying our modem is shut off or whatever they're saying, handling with the internet, and it's not. So there's clearly something thoroughly fucked up. So anyway, section pushing forwards here, standing up in the centre with Augustine. Okay, we're getting sniped at. Section on the eastern side, around the eastern field point. Back here, reinforcing link, facing up the Panzer IV. Section for Augustine, Battle attacking my left hand savagely. Grab the point there. Mines down here from Augustine again to try and slot the German advance there. Very good. Of course, he might be vulnerable to push for the west side. Troops lining up. He's clearly got something planned there. Panther 4's good to go. Might go for another Panther 4. Could also try and go for a Panther. He's expecting something here from Augustine, who's gone for hammer tactics. Still nothing though. Doxing here from Augustine. Still nothing. Basel once more attacking in the hand. As I try to get it away. Another breakthrough tactics is there by Zero. Thumbs up. Can only get one since Basil's attacking the other hand, so can't give a thumbs up from that one. Ultimate pushing forward, infantry machine getting suppressed here. They've got infantry up the centre as well. They're Panther going for the deep flank. Really good push here by Zero. Nice broad attack. Even got a deep flank here. The machine on the far west. Beautiful stuff. They're still punching up the mine streams just in case of mine there. All of a sudden, Stubby Express got the folks coming up. Punch coming in there as well there. Complete disruption here. And Augustine once more finds his front line collapsing like a poorly made cake in an earthquake zone. Coming away to Augustine. Full round here.
Our supply line's broken.
And push back to his base. The Snipers alive, got 9 kills on it, but clearly Snipers are not holding back here. Zero or the Germans. Folks are rowdy here. Fixing up the Panther 4 again, could lay down some mines. Still no sign of armor here from Zero. Commandos almost on here for Augustine.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our
Trying to get Basil to go on my left hand, but he seems reluctant. He seems very reluctant. There you go, another Panther 4 Zero after all. Nope, cancels it. Might be a Panther after all, might be a Panzerkampfwagen 5. Again, he might be expecting the Comet.
Have a new Comet tank.
Germans in the front of the section. Got the Comet on the way there. Looking for some healing.
Comet ready to move out.
Comet engaging the Panther 4. Good hit in the section. Shot fired. Terrible gem. Comet off pursuit. Not how sure the was planning. Panzer moving up to block the pursuit there a bit. Good move. Got 189 arms from 420. Augustine still has a massive lead victory point to Zero. Definitely blazing it. There you go. Panther on the way there for Zero. The Panzerkampfwagen 5. Panzer they're retreating. Troops reinforcing healing there. Basil keeps savagely attacking my hand. As he's makes it look like he might be allowed to get away. He then savagely attacks as soon as I try to pull it back then. Also, it's the section. Panther halfway done. finally got their hand free of Vassal's claws of iron there. His fussy paws of tyranny. Anyway, section of the function of the Panzer Reserve got almost 8 their combat there with 0 kills so far. Panther's almost down there though for 0. Panther 13 kills. Comet shot just vanished into thin air. Try to get into the shooting unit. Got cover being cleared out there by Augustine using the destroy cover ability. Why are we blowing apart stacks of hay, Sergeant? Well, shut up, Jeremy. That's why.
We're losing a capture point.
Panther ready there for 0. And another breakthrough tactics. 0 and the Führer Grenadier Brigade prepares for another breakthrough tactics assault. 2 from the 0. Max momentum. Max Deutschland.
Supplies looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
Panther up there. Shot fired. Oh dear. Base entrance open there. Sniper could take a hit. Oh, shot misses. Panther getting the combat and saying cleared out there. Sniper half health. Panther punching up there. Sniper retreating back into the base. Or further into the crevice of the base. The combat there. Half health. Punch being suppressed here. Panther there. Slowly approaching halfway point. So veterans one. There we go. Got the 6-pounder gun crew again. Sniper is alive here with 13 kills, 32. Destroying the anti-tank gun. Back here we got shooting about the faults of the Panzer machine gun there under fire.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Great hit on the Panther. Trout on the way there for 0.
The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ.
Heading east for the Panzer for 0.
Capture point.
Panther folding back here, close to Destiny 2. Trot on the way there for 0, troops reinforcing healing. Sniper there, 14 kills. Panther opening up, firing away there, close being destroyed. And destroyed. Stinging blow there to 0, definitely gives Augustine an edge up there. Got a track there for mechanized range up repairs. Might also be planning a King Tiger, I suppose, as Augustine. Which of course see how that actually plays out. Second pushing 40, straight to machine gun fire here from Fulton's and Obersoldaten. I imagine as well eventually they go entire halt there of infantry stop. No further progress. Augustine still hasn't gone for a doctrine battle. We also got a boob chop in the centre victory point there. Pumping forwards there. Chrysler's artifacts from other countries, you know, or at least what looks like them. Boob trap there, obviously irresistible to the average Briton. Pumping forwards there. Just being hammered there, shot to bits, almost wiped out. And white. So it's been murdered to bits. Panther pushing forwards. Machine cleared out. Got a bit too close there by the voids, and then St. Rifle is fairly lucky there for 0. That's a bit of trouble. Comet blazing away there, close to veterans 1. Mechanized regiment up. No repair pioneers yet there for 0. No repair pioneers yet. Looks like he will finally get that Victor's machine gun out from under British control. Or not. Another section there for Augustine. Gonna go for more infantry. Still on the Son of Doctrine though, from the British. Got another milk bomb off here. Oh dear. Almost wipes there. Oh, he does get the punch squad there. Wipe the sting blow there to 0. And the Führer Grenadier Brigade. Panther unit repairs. Could also do with a pinlight machine gun. Augustine might eventually invest into a
an infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Another Comet, I suppose. 2 Comets would definitely be quite a chance to deal with section on the east side. Sniper there, we got 167 Sophian and 2. So at least Zero's starting to like catch up in terms of extra points. There you go, finally running off with that Vickers machine gun. My God, this thing is heavy. You already know those Englishmen, so they like their stuff water cooled so they can make tea afterwards. Ah, so silly Englishmen. Yeah. I'm surprised the anti-tank guns aren't water cooled as well. Grab these some point with the section there. Obviously, almost wiped out. Combination eastwards here. Close to the ace there on the sniper there. No repair pioneers yet here for 0 and for Deutschland. Panther could still do the machine gun and still also a bit short on repairs there. Con racing forwards here for Guards arm into a mine in front of the Panther on the cannon for here. Could take it out, but no. Zero allows the Comet here to pull back, it seems. Missed opportunity to think of possibly for Zero to just deliver a real, you know, sucker punch there to Augustine. Punch was pushing forward to the section down to 3 men, holding up valiantly with their brand guns. Grenades could be considered, but the only thing that ends up being done is a retreat in the face of German aggression. Punch from Nischwitz here, section out in the open, a bit of trouble there. Wechselt with the Stielhandgranate flank. More punch running in there. Grenades off in return. Second flying away there. Ooh, booby trap goes off there. But I thought it was a rare painting from Italy's Renaissance period. Damn Germans. I just wanted to steal it for a museum. Anyways. Breakthrough attacks then acted again here by Zero. Finally got on the section.
Supply line's been cut.
Pushing eastwards. Tilting force and healing.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it. Our supply line's broken.
Commandos out here, racing out there for Augustine. 2 kills, eventually 1. Punch there takes a massive hit this year and gets blown to bits. Augustine back in the trench here. Another section. He's going for 5 sections. That's definitely a rare late game swing into a lot of infantry from a British player. Not necessarily bad. I mean, again, lots of infantry will handle it. Is a very powerful force. And there's a reason I recommend you having at least a good amount of infantry in the field, but this late from a British player definitely stands out a lot. With how Zero reacts to this one, because this is, I mean, in terms of like strategic shifts, this is incredibly rare. Like, either they'll go for a lot of infantry to start with, but they will really like just suddenly add like a lot of sections like this late into the game. So very interesting development here from Augustine. Very interesting development. Still no doctrine, by the way. Still nothing there. Panther being fixed up. Section coming up there. Great from the Panther on the Comet. Section advancing on the centre on the west side here. They got section up there focusing as well. Panther fires on the east side here. Mines going off as well. Explosions all over the place. Panther suffers a damaged engine again by the looks of it. Bit rubbish there for Zero. Still no sign of doctrine for Augustine. At this rate, I'd probably expect other special weapons or commando regiment. Zero could theoretically go for another Panther. He has the fuel. Just needs some man pass for Augustine. He's very close to a second corner. Panther is in dire repairs. He comes down for their war speed there. Emergency war speed. Panther's on being knocked out here. Heavy damage to Zero's Panther, and down it goes. If you plan anything else, you might have to scrap those plans, because right now we're just getting completely outnumbered here by Augustine's armor. Until the corner as well here by Augustine. Further disrupts Zero's maneuvers, losing the western fuel as well. This retreating for Zero is pretty grim here. The heavy assault there from Augustine. The Panther on its own there has really left Zero reeling under Augustine's now significant wave advances here. Section on front in the centre. West side though is grabbing a few points, denying it to Zero, and of course making time to get out anything else. Section pinned down, taking heavy fire here from Zero's forces. 160 versus 175, getting fairly intense here. Section routed. Breakthrough attacks again here for Zero.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Punching westwards. Close to the section.
We're losing a capture point. The enemy cut our supply line.
Grenade off. Grab Eastern Point there. Shield hand gun off. Who's being hammered? Machine gun flying away there and almost routed.
Where do you want this coming?
Spread out, you morons! Aye, understand.
Push out there, Comet on the way there for Augustine. Another Comet way there for Augustine.
Damned enemies trying to take a
Also
point
into the
from us.
section. Comet racing 40 for Augustine, swooping on the west side. Sturm Pioneer is the section, Comet halfway down there for Augustine.
What's the job?
Punch one way here. Machine gun getting blasted there. We got a Panther with for Zero again. Another Panzer gun flank foot, but against two Collins. This is going to be a hell of a challenge there for Zero. He's down 160, but 150. We got a blend cover to cover the tree. The opposite very good. They need to retreat them now. I was risk losing. Oh, he's popping a bun grenade here. He just told me to walk into that. Augustine did not quite fall for that one. Got the eastern victory mark on the center, got the west one. He's still trying to beat up Augustine. That might actually be his best maneuver now versus an increasingly large number of comets. Still no doctrine from Augustine at this point, though. I'd probably almost recommend smoke radar commando simply because the smoke radar breakthrough allows you not just pop smoke, but also grab points faster. At least render them neutral faster, basically like breakthrough tactics, but with smoke added on. I definitely think he needs to go for the doctrine. Comment at least attack them, least fuel point there. Of course, it might be that Augustine's just trying to play the Brits without doctrine. As you might notice, it's doing fairly well. At least for now, we'll have to see, of course, the last. Comment getting machine gun, Panther almost on there for Zero. Still nothing, never can bounces off the Comet front slam, but again, two Comets, and he has to deal with that just using one Panther to carry an That's going to be quite the challenge for Zero. Quite the challenge. He's also lost a Panzer for the squad. You could theoretically consider another one just with Panzer Rex. Yak Panther Fear. Could also be a good idea here for him. Sniper keeps killing him. We got 35 kills on the Sniper. Transport the east though. We're cooking wiped up. We're covering up there again on the Comet. Panthers moving up as well there. Pursuit of British armour. 6-pounder gun being held into these sides to defend that. Got centre point being held by the British alongside the western one. Panthers slowly moving ahead here for Zero in the east. Here we got the section as the Punch for Steel. We got east over there, 28 kills versus 18 of the section. Panther moving towards the centre. Need to be careful there. Doesn't get engaged for too many British sources of firepower. Eastern pumping C section routed. 6-pounder gun Comet holding up there. In the centre section suppressed. All of a sudden folks moving in there. Machine bang up. We got another breakthrough tactics here by Zero. 2 thumbs up. Dashing push on the east side. We got the punch routed with the Comet. Taking no chances there. Not risking anything. Very sensible. Sub's going to flank the Panther here. That's not going to be great there for Zero's Panther. We got 151 versus 70. Panther folks in center being blasted. Also going for the western point. We got machine there dealing with the Saps in the flank. Panther hitting from the 6-pounder gun and the Comet. Ground mates almost exposed. Hit the Panther. Sniper opening on the machine and almost clearing up. The Panther down to less than half health. Still no repair ponies. The mechanization abandoned grenade in the trench here. Incredibly intense fighting here. We got these side sectioning about there for Augustine. 150 versus 68. 67. Still no doctrine from Augustine. Machine cleared out. Panther moving forward. Direct hit on the Comet, which gains for 2. All of a sudden, tail off with multiple mines almost wiped out here. Damn close there for Zero. Oh dear. Panther box retreat. Probably the opposite side. Could have seen them wiped because of that. We got 150 versus 58. Got the Sniper finally after much suffering, much pain. The Sniper is finally executed. Like the weasel bastard he is. Almost got a section wipe here. That'd be pretty great. Then we can see the Augustine baby getting desperate. Damage ending there. I mean, he's trying to get him on. Some ways the upper hand, but victory punch wise, he's far behind and can't risk much. So there you go. Almost got one of the Comets. He can get rid of that. Be huge for Zero. Moves in. Gets the Comet. Does still want to go. Could possibly also take that one out. That'd be huge there for Zero, though. Highly risky. And I'd certainly not advise it. But something to consider nonetheless. Another sections. Augustine just keeps training on infantry. Still no doctrine. Honestly, at this point again, Commando Corps just used to just sneak in some commando gliders to just land in some troops fast. The lack of a doctrine continues to be a bit strange there. But again, despite a lack of a doctrine, he's still doing incredibly well with it, which might make some comments about something there. Anyways, machine gun cleared out there and destroyed. Section caught here by the eastern trench. Almost going through the center here. Going for victory points here. See if we can get into heavy cover there. Pop blend cover. Oh, he almost lost the entire. Still, he has the point. He has the point. He's. Panther need repairs. See, got repair ponies because he's lost the second jump on his squad. Coming in there. Halfway there. Not enough munitions for breakthrough tactics. He just has to do it the old-fashioned way with elbow grease and sauerkraut.
No need for panic, but we've only got 50 points left.
Elbow grease with sauerkraut, by the way, is the #1 dish in Baden-Baden. No, it's not. Second mistake for the western point here. We got 150 versus 44. Will Augustine go for another Comet here? What will he do? Panthers pushing the eastern point again for the Sappers. Panthers almost picked up. All of a sudden, continue to hold the line there. 18 kills, 4 kills, down to 2 men though. Sappers right here with the punch facility. Augustine still hasn't chosen a doctor. And again, continues to, do surprisingly well. But he might be doing even better with one. Panther fixed up in machine holding back here. Vickers is all he's got left there. Landing great here in the punch facilities. Could technically pop breakthrough taxi, not that's going to matter on that point since it has been rendered neutral, but could be used for the western one. Panther's almost fixed here. Almost got the eastern one. We got 150 versus 36. There we go. Panzer facility pushed back, just reinforcing. Panther is finally good to go here for Zero. But where will it go? Will it go anywhere? I think Zero might have forgotten about it. Like he's just been switching repairs for long. There we go. Panther wakes into action here. Lumbers forwards. We got 149 versus 31. Pushing out the section there. Pushing forwards there. Sections are pressed. We got the Vegas level actually 2. 7 kills. Panther hits a mine. It's just been fixed. And then it bloody well hits a mine.
Damned enemies trying to take
My god, Fritz, the mechanics are gonna kill us! And Panther, yeah, oh dear. Section around the center here. Might want to pop breakthrough tactically, I guess, though. Unless he's planning something else with munitions. There we go, pops it. 2 thumbs up there. Even like end up there on the late side because I'm useful here. Golf used to push for the eastern point. We got a trench going down there. Punch on the line here, though, with no heavy cover. They're a bit more exposed. Panther being held back for repairs for Zero. And Deutschland. 4% punch for the kin pushing forwards here. We got 128 versus 31. Obviously needs to reform his infantry to launch a counter-attack. Obviously at this point he might actually go for special weapons just for the half-text reinforce to the front line, you know. So he doesn't have to retreat as much, he needs troops fast to the front line there. He needs to do something this speed. We got 128 versus 25. 23. Oh dear, he may just have lost this. 18. And it may just be breakthrough text that actually gave Zero Hair's decisive edge this fight. At least an edge, perhaps not decisive, but quite the edge compared to Augustine, despite him doing really well. Without a doctrine, possibly might, actually be able to win this. At least more cleanly with it, because then ultimately some tactical issues. But the lack of a doctrine is definitely unfortunate. But oh wait. GG, game over. A loss here for Augustine, the British Army, victory for Zero. Hard-fought battle again, I think, highlights just how breakthrough tactics is good and why abilities like that are good in general. So 2 thumbs up there. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell a family, don't channel me. This has been Pearl Links and Cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.